The little mouse chewed on a nail for just a couple of bites and could spit out a perfectly aligned row of nails. Using a telescope, the mice spotted a cheese planet and planning how to fly there. The big mouse, however, thought it was completely impossible. After some discussion, they decided to build a spaceship to reach the cheese planet. They used tin cans for the hull, mouse traps as mechanical hammers to drive the nails, and even converted an alarm clock into a power tool. Even the big mouse came over to help with construction. For fuel, they collected all sorts of fireworks, and the big mouse brought along a huge barrel of explosives. Once the fuel was loaded, the little mice struck matches to ignite it and eagerly climbed aboard. But the launch went awry, and the ship crashed into the fireplace, causing a massive explosion. Just when everyone thought the plan had failed, the spaceship shot straight up the chimney and soared into the sky, breaking through the atmosphere into outer space. The big mouse looked so seasick that its face had turned yellow. Soon, the ship's speed surpassed 100,000 kilometers per hour. They traveled through a Milky Way made of milk and even passed by ice-cream-shaped stars. Following the signs, they finally reached the long-awaited cheese planet. The spaceship weaved between cheese mountains, making the little mice drool with excitement, while the big mouse suffered miserably. But the planet's gravity was too weak, and the ship couldn't stop, so they threw out the lid, letting it stick to the cheese hill to slow down. Unexpectedly, the spaceship lunged forward, snapping the ropes and plummeting into a swamp. The ship sank deeper and deeper, and the little mice frantically hit the accelerator. Although they managed to escape, the engine couldn't handle the stress and completely exploded. Just as the little mice feared total disaster, they suddenly woke up in bed. It had all been a dream.